I figured you could. How you doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, that sounds a little bit better. I bring you greetings on behalf of Voorhees College, mass communications major again. A lot of times when we come to programs like this, we don't really understand the purpose of it. So if I had to put a title on this message, it would be Having Courage Amongst Cowards. There was a story that I read a while ago that spoke a lot about that. I'm not going to be long, I'm going to be very brief. There was a rich man that lived in a neighborhood, had all types of lavish things, Lamborghinis, Bugattis, lavish things in his household, statues, sculptures, but then he died. He didn't have any friends, not much family, but his son. His wife was deceased, she passed before he did, and he wrote out a will. They decided, because he had no family, that they would auction off everything in his household. So everyone came from far and wide. They knew this man, very renowned, respected man. And they had an auction for his things. And on the wall there was a picture. They decided, let's start the auction with the picture. Everyone's looking around wondering, why aren't they auctioning off the cars? Why aren't they auctioning off the statues? Why aren't they auctioning off all of the lavish things that he has in his household? Just this picture, having courage. He said, let's start the auction at 50 cents. And everyone got quiet. No one said a word, because they were waiting on those lavish things to come. Understand that it's not always going to be the lavish things that come, but those small things that make a difference. There was a man in the back, frail man. He didn't have much to offer. He said, I'll take it for 50 cents. And everyone began to mumble and grumble. The auctioneer said, going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold to the man in the back. And then the auctioneer began to say, the auction's over. Everyone, you may leave. And the looks on their face disheveled, because they didn't know what was going on. Because this man wrote in his will, courage. The man that buys this picture of my son will own everything in the house. Understand, having courage when no one else will. Being a leader, standing out, not always doing what the crowd does. That man could have sat there like everyone else and not bid on that picture. Understand the value of the small things. Just because you're not down here on the floor doesn't mean that you can't make it here. And just because you're sitting in these stands doesn't make you any less of a student than these scholars down here. You all are scholars as well. So give a round of applause for yourself for even being here. Just in the seats that you sit in is an accomplishment. Because there are people outside of these walls that are not sitting in the very seats that you're sitting in. They didn't sit in the seats that you sat in all day in class that I'm sure you got tired of. But understand that everything happens for a purpose and for a reason. We have some Voorhees students that came to show their support because we care about you all. Understand that everything in life won't always be lavish. You won't always get the recognition you deserve, but that doesn't mean you can't still be a prominent person. That still doesn't mean you can't stand out and be different. So again, on behalf of Voorhees College and the students of Voorhees College, thank you.